first raid was 2007. Well, that was the first raid that went under the name tawe nunnugah. Before then, there'd been some sort of trial expeditions, but this was the first one.
The lunch wrap you found, was it in a purple thing?
No. Let's put this on flight mode. Hey, Richard. Sorry, we're doing an interview. I got my best side?
You look pretty good. You might want to trim your nose hairs. And how has it grown since then?
First ones were self-catering. They're pretty much a cruising company. We soon realised that as the numbers grew, if you're self-catering, everybody brings an esky, everybody brings a cooking stove. So we're bringing all this duplicate stuff. And it's much more efficient, actually, to bring a caterer in, everybody eating together. We find it's much more mixing and matching. People really, that cross communication really does help.
So has the raid always pretty much started at Research and finished in Hobart?
That's the model that we've used from the day one. The journey from Recherche Bay to Hobart, which comes up into the Doncaster Channel, goes past the mouth of the Huon, and the Huon and Franklin is home for the Living Boat Trust, so that's convenient for us. And then coming further up the Doncaster Channel past Bruny into Hobart, it's a route that really makes sense from our logistics, as well as being just a wonderful sailing, cruising, rowing ground.
Now, how many people does it take to get this off the ground?
There's one person that sort of worries about it for about a year or so.
Is that the guy on camera?
That's him. There'll be a dozen or so who are starting to think seriously about it a month to 6 weeks out. The real sort of nerve-wracking bit is that we know a lot of the final organisation and won't happen until the last minute, because in the last few days we suddenly go from there being a handful of people on site to help to there being 100 people asking what they can do to help.
Yes.
We've got 5 IRBs, 4 IRBs, 1 RIB, which are the fast response safety boats. The fast response safety boats are really the people the facility that we rely on to get people out of trouble if there is a problem. And we expect people in this small boat world to be able to self-rescue, to right their boat if they capsize. The role of the safety boats is to stand by and provide assistance if required. We've got 37 boats that are either sailing or rowing, Sea Air, which is the mother boat, and we've got the 5 fast response safety boats. So we're around about 42 boats on the water.
Yeah. That's a good fleet.
It's a great fleet. Shore crew, to be honest, I haven't counted. We need one person to drive the vehicles. One person for each vehicle. We've probably got about 25 people in the shore crew. So we've got camp support, and then we've got the catering team.
Yes. And
the catering team are 4 or 5. The caterer has been working flat out for the last month before the raid, ordering, the pre-cooking, the prepping things, the caching food along the way. It's a mammoth task for her.
This is the catering fridge and the chill-out room.
What have we got here?
We've got all sorts of things. We've been lucky enough, the boys have caught a few crayfish today, which they've donated to us.
Yep.
And we've got an extra abalone.
We've got some abs and crays, and down here we've got
some oysters and some mussels, Bruny Island fresh, which is fabulous.
You've pre-prepared a lot of this stuff already, haven't you?
I have. I do work for a few weeks in advance to try and get some of the meals and some of the snacks and all of those sort of things. We get a lot of local stuff. We get all the local cherries and stone fruit. And a lot of people give us things from their garden as well, herbs and rhubarb, and I put a call out for lemons because we needed stacks of those. I cater for 130 each night, and that will allow some seconds, that will allow some visitors, and hopefully we can stretch it if we have to. What is it? I'm so tired, man, it's insane. Somebody said to me the other day, Kate, how do you do all of this and get enough sleep? I said, well, the answer is simple, I don't, I just run around like psycho. Thankfully it's only like 11 days.
She's putting a pouch on where we've figured there's a potential leak. A patch on a patch, and then a bit of the crease.
Here, Gary.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Staying salty?
Yeah, you bet.
You built your boat in record time, and you did the last raid 2 years ago. So you quickly scampered to get her on the water and ready for this raid. So you've done an amazing job.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah. And how many times have you launched her now? Probably 30 times.
Over 30 times. Yeah, I think I've had, well, not counting the raid, I had 38 days on the water before I got down here.
Yeah.
But a couple of those were overnight. So yeah.
The last raid you did, you were in a little skerry.
Yes. And this, I'd have to say, this is a whole lot more relaxing. You know?
And what made you choose the scamp?
Well, a number of things. One is Dale Simonson, who's on the raid again, the Canadian who's built a scamp in Scamp Camp 1. Came and he, over a few red wines, because I knew he had a scamp, and so I picked his brains, and his eyes would gleam, and it's great, I do all this sailing. And then I was at Simpson's Point. I was in the skerry and I was bailing it out, and you sailed round the corner in Salty Dog. And it was, have you read Wind in the Willows?
Yes.
Mr. Toad, when he sees,
Is that what I look like?
No, but Mr. Toad is sort of like a serial enthusiast, He just
that's right, He
just goes,
I remember when he saw the car, I want one of those.
When he saw the car, I want one of those. So I was just sitting there going, trying to get the sand out like I'm doing, And all of a sudden you just sailed around the point.
It was like,
No, I want one of those. And then I've been just so happy with it ever since. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
Yep.
It's a brilliant.
Yeah, and it's all the more better when you build it yourself.
Well, I know where the bodies are buried,
What's your favourite part of the Nunnugah raid? What do you look forward to the most coming back?
I mean, I'd have to say, it's the whole, the people element of it is fantastic. I mean, it is good sailing. The sailing in company, I love. That's really good. It's not a race, of course. It's not a race, but by God, when you get a lift and you pass someone, I passed that Lavon.
That Bay Raider.
Whoa! And then of course you get you go up the ladder, and then you go down the snake, and they pass you. But
it then backs into the east to the southeast. We'll probably get a bit of a squirt when the sea breeze comes in round 1 or 2, but apart from that, we should have a very pleasant, easy sail. I've had a lot of questions about the tide. So the tides go out and they go in.
Don't sit there for hours vlogging, waiting for the wind purely because of a sense of achievement and pride. So we've got to keep moving.
All safe?
yes.
Oops. Happy with that? See how we go. we managed to beat rush hour. See you up there, young.
Come on, you guys, enjoy the sail. Looking forward to the video.
Make sure you stay salty out there.
Oh yeah, we'll be salty all right.
Here comes Gary.
Mothership, this is Solly Lass, over.
Matt's a member of the boating club, so he gets to use the mooring.
Ah. Welcome to North Bruny Island.
Thank you. Yeah.
Got something smart to say to the camera? No.
Beautiful morning at Quarantine Bay.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Have a good day.
It's a light blue boat now, is that correct?
Yep.
Roger.
Can you see if you can offer Sterling or a tawe over?
Say that again.